This video will walk you through how to calculate GDP and Consumer Price Index calculations using Bureau of Economic Analysis and Bureau of Labor Statistics. This is one of your assignments. And your assignment actually calls for example, let's look at the assignment. Okay, the assignment is asking you to calculate the GDP using 2009 dollars and what's the growth rate from 1998 to 2008. This was calculated in the textbook using $2,000, and your task is to calculate the same thing by pulling the GDP in 2009 dollars and calculating the growth and prove it to yourself. It works out to be the same as 29% as in the book. And so it doesn't matter what particular constant dollars you use, 2009 or 2000, your answer would come out to be the same, but you have to show the index numbers or GDP numbers you're using to calculate it. And the other part of that problem would be to calculate the real GDP growth or recession from 2007 to 2008 using the table that you would print out as an Excel spreadsheet. You can get it from the website. You should also calculate the real GDP from 2008 to 13. How much did the GDP really grew? And then the other part of the problem is to calculate the inflation using Consumer Price Index from the Bureau of Labor Statistics website. And you should use the table that uses 1982 to 84 as a base year. So that particular year's basket will be called 100. And then using that, you need to calculate what was the inflation going from 2008 to 2013. To do that, you could go to the module section and you can click on the link for Bureau of Economic Analysis for GDP or Bureau of Labor Statistics for CPI. So we're going to do the GDP first. When you click that, you get to this site, Bureau of Economic Analysis. To get your gross domestic product in current dollars as well as in real constant dollars, you click this link. That gets you an Excel spreadsheet, and the table actually would look like this. That would give you a column with current dollars and 2009 dollars. So this is in current dollars, this is in 2009 dollars, and this is an annual gross domestic product. These are quarterly gross domestic product. We're not going to be bothered with quarterly numbers. We're going to be bothered with annual numbers. So we're going to go down on the annual numbers. These are the years. So you can, for instance, see in 1998, the real dollars in 2009 dollars. We're not interested in nominal dollars or current dollars. We're looking at this column, 2009 dollars. And you're going to look up 1998. Our GDP, real GDP, was $11.525 trillion. In 2008, it was $14.830 trillion. So it grew from 11 trillion to 14.8 trillion dollars. What does that growth rate accounts to or calculates to? So that's what you're doing. Basically, you're taking 14 trillion minus 11 trillion over the base of 11 trillion gives you the answer, but you need to print this table from the Bureau of Economic Analysis and show me these indexes and calculations so that you learn to do this from the website. Then you can use it in the future. Similarly, you need to look at 2007 to 2008, going from here to here. Did the economy grow or recede? How much was that? And then from 2008 to 2013, this is when Obama took over, and he was handed over from 2007 to 2008, that type of economic growth or recession, and then he managed it from 2008 to 2013. How far did the real GDP grow? That is what you're calculating. Okay, that is one part of the exercise. The other part is we're going to go and click on the Bureau of Labor Statistics from the module like we talked about. And you would find when you go to module of Bureau of Labor Statistics, and when you open up the Bureau of labor statistics, you would get to this page. And the page would look like this. Under this page, you're going to be looking for inflation numbers. So let's look how to find that. You could look under data tools. You could look for top picks. Under the top picks, it gives you inflation numbers, price indexes, all urban consumers from 1982 to 1984 is being used as 100. Use that as a consumer price index. Retrieve the data. You get the data in this fashion. We want to get the numbers as far as you want to go back, you can do that, but I'm just going to leave it like right here for now. And you can change these numbers to 2000 or 1998 to 2014, and you could choose more formatting option, and you can convert them into, instead of monthly basis, I just want annual data. And let's just go and retrieve the data, and you will get an Excel spreadsheet which you can print out and submit it as your report. It tells you in 2004 this consumer price index was 188.9. In 2013 it was 232.957. That's how far the prices grew from 188 to 232. So I downloaded that in a spreadsheet, which I expect you to do it as well. And then your consumer price index, for example, in this one, I downloaded it from 1980, where 1982 to 84 was used as the basis. And you're asked to calculate how much did the prices grow, or the inflation. 2008 was 215, 2013 was 232, so the growth rate is CPI at 2013 minus CPI at 2008 divided by CPI at 2008. That gives me about 8.2%. So it grew over 5 years, 8.2%. Per year, how much did it grow? It's not really 8.2 divided by 5. It's actually 1 plus the growth rate to the power of 1 over the number of years. This is 1/5. So when I do that, it would be 1.082 within the parentheses to the power of 1.5 would give you this result, telling you that is about 1.59% annual inflation, or for 5 years is 8.2. You're basically replicating what I am just showing here, but you're going to go to those websites, pull out the spreadsheet, and show me these calculations. That's your assignment.